And welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Superstar. Last time we started the old tower and had a lot of trouble. So, off screen I had to do some digging because I couldn't remember how to do this particular puzzle. You just need to actually have a burning Leo as your partner character. That's all it is, and he'll light the fuse for you. I did not remember that. I could have sworn I used bombs somehow. I'm not sure why, but I just have this vague recollection of needing bombs. Now, this is called a sword. You're thinking, wow, that's generic. It's not. It's actually the falchion from, Fire Emblem. Marth's sword, and also returning in a lot of the other games. I'm just gonna put it like that. It's in Awakening as well, heavily. So, I think I also remember reading something about the falchion. It's actually not a falchion, because a falchion is a type of sword, and it's actually not a falchion. It's actually, I think, closer to a rapier, from what I've heard. This is kind of odd naming convention, but falchion sounds cooler, I guess, so whatever. Good old Nintendo weird naming schemes. So hey, we got more, we got one more treasure at least. Now we can basically jump straight to the upper area, which is actually the core area, I'd say. Full disclosure, I don't actually know how much is left of the old tower. I'd like to get through the rest of the old tower in this video, but I'm not entirely sure if that's going to happen, because the old tower is not the most easily navigated area in the game. It is, in my opinion, the most confusing part of the game. And in a lot of cases, the most oddly specific, too. So, I want to check the map. So that was the last treasure we got. So that means we gotta go this way, I think. Yeah, because we got the stone power and then just kind of doubled back. So yeah, definitely want to check out this side of the castle a little bit more. Tower, not castle. Actually. Stone's broken, so sure, we'll show off how broken stone can be. It's broken because you're basically invincible. Oh, this room. Hello. Basically, you have to get through this entire room with... Wow, I did that first try. I don't know how I did that. You have to get through that room without touching any of the sleepy power-ups, because if you touch sleepy power-up, you fall asleep and you just start sliding back. Now, coincidentally, because I just Let's Played this game, franchise, not that particular game, shoot. I just picked up a Mr. Saturn, which is an Earthbound, not Beginnings, but Earthbound. HAL Labs was actually super influential on the development of Earthbound, if I'm not mistaken. I think, I recall some story about, the development being, like, really bad, in bad shape. So I think HAL Labs ended up having to step in at one point and helping out Itori's team to actually finish Earthbound, and apparently it's heavily attributed to Satoru Iwata for the game even being finished because of, again, his team at HAL basically helping to actually finish the game when the other team hit a snag. So just a cool little Nintendo story. That happened with Pokemon also, with Iwata having to step in with, I think, some of HAL as well, to sort of finish Gold Crystal, not Gold Crystal, Gold and Silver. And also, apparently, he came up with some methods for, like, data compression, from what I recall hearing, and that's why they decided to, because they're having trouble getting everything they wanted into the game. But basically, from what I've read, the method he devised ended up actually allowing for... Well, there was basically a lot more space than they even needed. Oh wow, that's fast. So that's why they decided to throw in Kanto into Gold and Silver, because they're like, we got the room for it, why not? So that's just a cool little story. So yeah, it's not hard to imagine why Iwata got to be president. Sort of like bailing out all the big IPs of at the time. Okay, now there's this door here. Where's that? Looks like a boss, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go this way. What is down here? Nothing. Now, obviously, I was supposed to go through the right door first, not the left door. So that was my bad. Based on the fact that there's very clearly a boss coming up. Wow, this area is cool. Reminds me of Chrono Trigger. Not gonna go into details if you haven't played Chrono Trigger, but then again, who the heck hasn't played Chrono Trigger? Let's be real. I like Chrono Trigger. It's not like my... Well, that was dumb. It's not my personal favorite game ever, but I definitely see the appeal of it. As far as RPGs goes, it's a really solid one. It's just not my personal favorite. I think I need to play it more. I only got one ending and kind of stopped because I had a lot more games to play back then. Not to say that 100 games isn't a pretty decently sized backlog. By the way, that actually is an accurate number. I set up a backlog read the other day, and yeah, it's around 100. I have like 400 games apparently. It was like, wow, I did not recall having that many. That's even counting some remixes completed, even though I haven't actually played the remix. Was this the way we went? No, wait, yeah, this actually is the right way to go. Never mind. I'm just gonna turn around. Yeah, this way I think we're gonna be able to wrap up the old tower. I hope. Now, what I was trying to do was like fly under the bridge, and you're probably thinking that I know what I'm doing, but I actually don't. I actually don't know if anything's hidden under the bridge, but the fact that you can like go under the bridge in the first place to me is really suspicious, so that's why I want to do it. Do I actually need stone to get through here? Or... Because previously the partner character used stone and ended up busting through these. So it looks like I actually need stone. Which I think you might be able to actually get in here. No. Okay. I'm gonna try to trick this out here. Not sure if this is gonna work. Can I break these? Plasma. Okay, I can. Oh. But yeah, how am I supposed to get over there? That. Okay, I'm just gonna double back. Oh yeah, I forgot, he has a shield. Maybe I shouldn't attack him like that. Welp. Oh yeah, and I forgot there's an enemy at the bottom of the stairs. That was smooth. That's not even the right door either. Okay. Third time's the charm. Just keep telling myself that, at least. Good start. Now, this is actually a good run, I would say. For me, this is a good run of the Great Cave Offensive, considering, like, I don't have good runs of the Great Cave Offensive, because I've only done 2 runs of the Great Cave Offensive. But yeah, I feel like this is going pretty well. I mean, all things considered, obviously I'm not speedrunning this by any means. But I feel like it's going okay. Now once we get to the next mode, I have a feeling I'll do a lot better, because growing up, that was always the mode I wanted to play, actually, if that's a story in itself. Where to start? So I didn't have a SNES, I've said this on like every LP I've done of a SNES game. And I didn't have like... I didn't know about emulation back then. So I didn't actually get to play a lot of SNES stuff until like the Wii and Wii U Virtual Consoles. But long plays, even before Let's Playing I'd say, long plays were kind of a thing. So I would actually watch a lot of like long plays and such of games on the SNES that I couldn't actually play myself. The 2 main ones being Earthbound and this game, I'd say. I remember watching Meta Knight's Revenge, for example. This is suspicious. I don't know if there's actually anything here, but this is like really suspicious to me, so I wanted to make sure. How long is this bridge? I pushed B instead of A. That was my bad entirely. Wow, we're only down to 2 lives, jeez. I should probably go back and save, huh? Just in case. If I get down to like 1 life, I will definitely go back and save. I'm gonna try to tough it out without, you know, excessively backtracking to save, but Also, this is not a good power-up for this at all, so I'm gonna switch to bomb. Actually, mirror would be a good choice to break the bridge. Yeah, actually. Yeah, for some reason I've noticed where like sometimes if I'm running up against something, it won't let me jump. It's just kind of odd. Also, Kirby's bomb costume in this game I think is different than in later games. In Triple Deluxe onwards, I think Kirby has like a party hat instead of a... That is not what I meant to do. A party hat instead of a, like, Santa hat. A blue Santa hat. Now I say, Return to Dreamland very liberally, because it's not exactly Return to Dreamland where this originated. Okay, could you please place a bomb? Please. Please. Have you noticed that the AI sometimes doesn't really cooperate? Yeah, that's the problem with this game. I can't break these, right? Cool. So... Backup strat. Can't do this, right? Well, that works. Except they detonate too fast. I guess you need stone for this. Huh. Which sucks, having to backtrack for it. You know what? Actually, at this point, it's gonna be faster to go through here, I think. Practically. So... Plasma, so like... Ninja. Does Ninja have any powers in the water? Doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I think you actually need stone or hammer or something to get through there. Yeah, so that kinda sucks. So, stone was back here. Wow, that was a lot shorter of a path than I thought. Forgot he was right there. Hooray! Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to finish this in the next episode for the old tower, but we'll start the next area, which is Area 4, which is actually kind of short compared to this one. Thank goodness. I still find it fascinating that the longest area ends up being the optional one. I feel like that's very intentional. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that either. Those guys are the worst. Oh frick. Yeah, I forgot that that part was actually breakable. There are parts of the bridge that are breakable, parts that aren't. I'm just gonna go ahead and fight the boss. That's what I'm gonna do. So you have to kind of turn his own attacks against him, if I'm not mistaken. So shoots out paintballs like this, giving you the paint ability, which is actually really rare. He'll turn invisible. So when he does this, you can actually use the paint ability to do a lot of damage. Oh, that was a lot less damage than I remember it being. I think you can also just spit the paint at him, if you so desire. If that's more efficient for you, if that floats your boat. Because I think this takes like 4 hits, which is kind of time consuming. Or maybe 3 hits actually, looking at the health bar, it might be 3. But even if, you know, obviously it's a one-time thing, I actually find it a pretty clever gimmick, actually just painting over a chameleon to make it visible. I'm actually not sure... Oh, that does work. I wasn't sure if you could do that, so I wanted to see if you could actually damage it with the paint, even if it's not, you know, in like the oh. Cannons. Fun. Where does this stuff go? I don't even know what this stuff is up here. I'm gonna go back for the other thing, but again, I don't know when. Wow, that room felt oddly empty. Like, conspicuously empty. Wait, what? I don't remember this part at all. Oh, we're back here. Let's go right this time. See what's through here. This actually looks like the same room, except dark. Which is actually clever. I wonder if you have to light all the torches. Just a hunch, but I would not be oh, hello. Flashbacks to Dreamland 3. Yes, I plan to get to Dreamland 3 eventually. No time soon. Oh wow, I missed a few. Yeah, obviously in that one path that I screwed up. So that's definitely what we're gonna have to go back for in the next episode. Before heading off to, oh, what's the name of it? The fourth area? I think it's something garden. Make sure you don't fall there. I guess now the only path remaining in this section is up, which should go outside the castle. Yeah, it's a one-way. So we made a nice little loop there. So I guess we should go save. And heal while we're at it. So I'm gonna go back to the bridge, see if there's anything there, and also continue on that right path. Yeah, I know we didn't get a ton done in this episode, but in any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby's Superstar.